thrilled to be first. Thank you, Christina. You know, the best thing about being first is that you're all still sober. And the worst thing about being first is that you're all still sober. So Halloween is just around the corner. Do y'all like Halloween? Yeah, I hate holidays. They just remind me of how alone I really am. So last week, I'm with my sister and her kids in the car. Her 9-year-old daughter says, "Hey, Mommy, can we go to one of those haunted houses again this year for Halloween?" And my sister says, "Oh no, I'm sorry, Mommy can't go to those anymore. Last year when we went, there was this creepy guy following me around all night, kept staring at me, and it just freaked me out." And I'm like, "Hey, sweetie, I'll take you. It sounds like fun." Now you'll get to see just what every weekend is like for Aunt Patti in the bars. Yeah, welcome to my world. It's a scary, scary place. You know, I think that a lot of women actually like Halloween just because it gives them an excuse to dress like a slut without the fear of being judged. Right? Isn't that the truth? Yeah? Well, I don't need an excuse, I'm here to tell you. Because I am single and over 50, and at this point, you just do whatever you gotta do. But honestly, dating at my age, it's like a little shop of horrors, actually. If I date younger guys, I end up with a giant Venus flytrap in my bed saying, "Feed me," as it proceeds to suck the life out of me. If I date guys my age, they not only have baggage, they show up with an entire trunk full of past relationship horror stories that would rival the best of Edgar Allan Poe. And if I date older guys, I wake up to a set of teeth and a glass in my bathroom. There is really nothing scarier than that, I'm telling you. Yes, you know, people often ask me, "What do you do?" And I'm never really sure how to answer that question because I do a lot of things. In fact, I am a jack of all trades and a master procrastinator, which basically means that I'm half decent at doing a lot of things, but it also includes finding other things to do so I don't have to do any of those things that I'm kind of good at doing. And I've always been this way. Honestly, I've been this way since I was a child. And, you know, I think they have a name for that today. They call that ADHD. If I was born 20 years later, I'm pretty sure I'd be on Ritalin. So here's an example. Last week, when I was supposed to be writing this set, I decided to vacuum. I hate cleaning. I even vacuumed my screen door with the smallest attachment that I had, just so it would take extra long. And then I was thinking about offering to clean for my neighbors, but they're gay, and I'm pretty sure their place is already spotless. That didn't work. So the other day, I sit down to do my taxes, and I decide to Google penis size. So, you know, did you know that there's actually a chart on the internet that shows average penis size around the world for every single country, right? And I'm wondering, how did they gather this data? I want that job. I do. And I'd be perfect. I'll tell you why. Because I enjoy people. I'm good with people. I love travel. I really do. And I am not frightened by penises. It's the men that are attached to them sometimes that scare the shit. So, I'm traveling around the world. I'm knocking on doors and trying to imagine this job. Good afternoon, Mrs. Schleveningen. I am the penis-sized census taker. Is your husband at home? No? Oh, well, can you tell me what size it is? Oh, is that inches or centimeters? I'm from America, we don't do that metric thing. So, can you tell me, is it more like a knockwurst or a schnitzel? Tell me I would love this job. I want this job. So, this guy says to me the other day, I believe that men who are comfortable with the size of their penis are more confident. But you gotta be careful about that because confidence can turn into arrogance. And the next thing you know, a man is a bigger dick than the one that's in his pants. It's not good. But you know, speaking of wiener schnitzel, there is one holiday I enjoy, and that's Oktoberfest. Oh yeah, Oktoberfest. You know why? Because I think it is impossible to feel alone and pathetic when you're drunk and dancing a polka. In fact, I think that there should be a special setting on Pandora that keeps me from playing those sad, I want to slit my wrist love songs after I've had a few drinks. You know, kind of a safety mechanism, where after 9 p.m. you have to key something into the computer like supercalifragilisticexpialidocious in order to get to that Adele station. Well, I don't know, but I actually think if I had that, life would be so much better because you do not ever get sad or cry while you're doing this. Now I want you to work with me here for a minute. 1, 2, 3, 4, ja! Das ist der Lichtensteiner Polka, mein Schatz! Polka, mein Schatz! Polka, mein Schatz! Ja! You see what I mean? They're happy songs, right? And you know, the Germans had this thing figured out. You know what Mein Schatz translates to? My love. Because if there's no one around to wrap their loving arms around you, there's nothing better than a couple of shots to make you feel special. Yeah, there's a reason they call them cocktails. So I'm at this point now in my life where I'm trying to figure out where that line is between cougar and creepy. So the other day, I have to balance my checkbook, so I Googled cougar. And did you know that there are safety tips online on what to do if you encounter a wild cougar? It says, if you see a cougar, remain calm. Do not run. Maintain eye contact. Yeah. And if the cougar approaches you, make yourself look really big by raising your arms and waving them around. Speak really loudly and throw rocks and branches. Well, it's amazing what some guys will do to get your attention. Now, I know. I'm Patti Summer, thank you very much.